I don't know where I am. Just a little discombobulated this morning. I think I'm here. I'd rather be in outer space today, I think. I think. With the crew of the Artemis 2. The crew of the Artemis 2. There we are. Let's send the link. Did you guys watch the takeoff? Houston, we don't have any problems today. The crew took off perfectly. I love space. I love astronomy. I love all of it. I just am no good at it. Hi, Kay, and Cynthia, and Valerie, and Dieta, Susan, and Judy. Welcome, welcome. Try to get centered here. We saw the shuttle from the backyard last night, Susan said. Oh, man. I'm coming to your house when they take off again. That's so cool. I really think I want to, rent a RV and be one of those RV people in the area when they take off, when they're actually going to land on the moon. I hope I'm still alive then. But I think it's amazing how they are going now and going further than any humans ever gone before to the backside of the moon. So cool. Hi, Terry. Hi, Jewel. Hi, Carla. Hi, Tammy, Lynn. Tammy and Susan get to see each other in person? How's that? I wasn't invited. I want to come. I want to do something fun. I'm so tired. So tired of monotony. Linda. Linda lives in an area of California called Boulder Creek. And it's near Santa Cruz, if you know Santa Cruz. And I haven't known Linda that long. She could probably tell you how long, but I'll just say 6 years. And since I have known Linda, she has had devastating fires. She has had earthquakes. She has had cyclones. She has had tsunamis. She's had more stuff in her town. So this morning she sent me a photograph of her craft room because they had a 5.0 earthquake centered right in her town. A little teeny tiny town in the mountains of California. A giant earthquake. And then I told her that they had a big earthquake in Indonesia that was a 7.5. And that's going to be devastating. Really, really, really sad. I know the one that you guys had in Boulder Creek was just a little shake and bake. But 7.5 in a country that doesn't understand planning for that kind of stuff. Tammy says, you were invited too. Sue is coming to our Joplin art retreat. Where's that? I want to come. Where's Joplin? Mississippi? Is Joplin in Mississippi? Nobody tells me about this cool stuff. Joplin? Send me a link. It's probably all full. Isn't Joplin? Oh, Missouri. Missouri? Well, that is right on the way to Waco and Oklahoma, isn't it? For the Pawhuska, Oklahoma lady. Carmen says she has been talking about it. I'm here working, Carmen. I work here. I don't always get to read stuff. Julie wants to go. Sue says, come to Joplin. Yeah, that sounds like fun. All right, well, somebody send me a link. I'm home. Did you miss me? I'm still not back to me, but, you know, I'm working on it. It's really hard right now to find any sort of me, you know? Kind of stuck in la la land of crazies. But anyway, let's just do this, shall we? Creator of Cuteness is where you can find everything from me. That's where you can find the collage elements and the classes and the burnishing sticks and the books and the everything. Oh, Susan says it's an open make, whatever you want, get together with lots of fun people. What? Where have I been? I want to come. I would even probably teach you guys something if you wanted to, but I really don't want to. I just want to come and play with people. I want to play. Okay, well, anyway. Creator of Cuteness, that's the website. Bookmark it. Do it. Remember it. Then I decided to give this away. This is the color meditation deck, whatever's left in it. Plus, I'm going to throw in some other goodies because the box has lots of room now under here. So I'm going to throw something else in. So if you participated, like in the way of drawing something or creating something in the month of March for our color meditation stuff, share a picture of that where you see the giveaway. It's in the featured section of this page, and I will give it away on April 6th here in class, and then I will mail it. And Rachel in Morocco said, you're not going to mail it to Morocco. And I said, did you play? Because if you played and you were the winner, because it's a random win, oh my gosh, I think I'm free then. I'm really excited. I lost my train of thought. It's coming back. Oh, yeah. If you played in your book or you did a page or whatever for the color meditation month, then post that here where you see this box, and I will draw randomly somebody, and I won't exclude anybody. If you win and you live in Morocco or Japan, I'm sending it to you, or Sweden or Missouri or wherever. Okay? So look for that, because I'm going to fill this box with other stuff. Then we have Journal Play Day coming up, which is coming up, I don't know when, not until the end of April. So really, I don't need to talk about it a whole lot. We already had our April bookmaking for the April journal. We made that in March. In April, we make the book for May. And in May, we make the book for June. So here's what we did for, whatchamacallit. This is our April. I have a shadow. There we go. This is our April book. And I haven't finished it because that's the joy, is to play in it. Here, you guys. Let me send you this pic. Can I send the picture? Huh. I can't send you the picture. Linda found me in 2018, 1920, so that's 6, 7, 8 years. Wow. Wow. Wowzer. Okay. Back to Journal Play Day. You get to make a new simple journal each month. You get 1 to 3 pieces of art from me each month. And then we make a page or two, and sometimes you learn a tip or a trick each month. It's $30 for the 3 months, so it's $10 a month a piece. Yeah, $10 a month. I was right. And I don't have any of the new artwork here. But this is the artwork that we used for whatever month this was, April. And I'm going to give away all this stuff as well. Okay. So then, oh, we're here. This is where we are now, currently. Currently, we are in April. It's Flower Fodder Month. And I gotta say, I wasn't really happy with what I did yesterday, but I wasn't really happy yesterday. So hopefully today will be better. I'm not even sure I can do a whole hour of just making flowers. It seems kind of boring, doesn't it? Do you want me to do something else? For me, I can make flowers all day long. It's not a problem. Just let me know. Then we have the empty page class, which is a 6-month workshop that you pay for in 2 sections. So if you want to do it, it's 3 months you can pay for, and then another 3 months that you can pay for. You get traceable art from me every other month. You learn about mark making tools and mediums, as well as exploring lettering, quotes, stencils, and more. You have to supply your own journal because I can't come to your house, and I also can't sell you one. I can't send you one because everybody has their own thing they like. I can tell you which one I used, but I don't want to have you have to have what I have. We are all individuals here. So we've already had our January and our March class. The next one is May 16th. And then we start on the next 3 months. So it's pretty cool. Diane loves flowers. Joan loves flowers. Me too. I'm just going to do it. All right, so this is what we've done in the empty page class so far. We've done some really cool stuff. Not this page. This one was probably my favorite. And somebody did this in blue, and it's gorgeous. I did this in blue, and it's pretty gorgeous. And then this one is in lots of colors. So this is how it works. You get... Oh, I forgot there's a giveaway for this too. You get the artwork from me like this, and then you trace it onto your page. This one I traced and then traced more on the other side, and then kind of did my own flowers as well. So I always inspire people to do your own thing as well as what I do. So that's that. My friend Z sent me this cool toned tan mixed media paper, and I thought it'd be fun to play with it, don't you think? So I think we're going to create some circle flowers that I'm not quite sure how. I know colored pencil works on this. Oh, I forgot the So Much Cuteness class. So Much Cuteness is another class that's coming. It's coming. And we hand stitch and do a bit of machine stitching. We make cute projects like this. Although we're not making this, but I made this. It's got stitching and coloring and doodling all on one little piece. So that's the kind of stuff we're making. Again, this is a 3-month class and then an additional 3-month if you like it. This month, we're going to make a journal and a journal pouch. We're not making the journal. We're covering a journal. And we're going to put that journal into a pouch. Okay? So that is that. For shameless plugs. So I found my muffin tin. And no, I do not know the Muffin Man. So don't ask me. What I've decided to do is go in colors. So I'm going to do pink and red, orange, yellow, blue, green or aqua, and purple. And then my leaves are going to go here. So I really, really like the muffin tin idea. This is an old vintagey muffin tin because I have tons of them. If anybody lives near me and wants a muffin tin, just holler. You can come over and take whatever you like. We're going to do a couple of kinds of circle flowers today. Where's my pen? Well, that's not good. Debbie Pack is back? No way. Debbie Pack, where have you been? Wait, Arizona. Arizona, take off your rainbow shoes. All right. Here's the easiest way to do them. Let's see if I can flip the camera, but you're going to get weird shadows. Someday I'll figure out the lighting situation. Wow, this pen is not working. Now it is. Just had to scribble it off a bit. Okay, then another circle inside of it. I have this flower on my neck tattooed. That's the simple way. Other ways of doing these are you can create a circle and another circle and kind of do offshoots off of it. I like to do these little antenna things and then cut this out. I normally would draw a circle around this in pencil, but for time's sake, not that we have very little time, we have plenty of time, but, and I could put a heart in the middle, I could put a button in the middle, I could put a brad in the middle, I could put beads in the middle, or I could just leave it. Flower number 2. Then you could do a ruffled flower where instead of making a straight circle, this is good if you have essential tremors. You make kind of a swirly curly circle and more swirly curlies. And they can go close together or they can go far apart. So then we'll make some far apart. See? I like to do several outlines of circles. So it's not just a single outline. It's more than that. And then I like to do them not quite circles. But I realized yesterday we started kind of hard, even though it was Q-tips. I didn't want you guys to feel like you weren't going to be able to draw any of these flowers. So I think you can. So my favorite, Debbie Pack, gave me a sunflower, and I have been drawing it since she gave it to me. It's more of a square center and then kind of an off squared center. This isn't really exactly how the flower she gave me, but it's pretty cool. And then I could do scallops on the outside. Hers was a sunflower, so I don't think it had scallops. I think it had points. But I do love these squared off kind of flowers. So try different shapes. They don't always have to be circles. And we can put lines in here. Like our circles can get lots of different designs in the center. Like you can get crazy cool patterns. Oh, you guys, I really want to go to that retreat now. I just want to hang out and be with everybody and play. You know? All right, so let's do some little balls here. So this one's going to have more detail than some of those other ones. How did I miss Tammy Lynn talking about that? Would it be weird if I went to a retreat as just a student? I don't want to mess up the retreat for anybody. But I would love to just sit and play. Oh my God, would I love to sit and play. When I ran away from home this week, I just sat in the hotel for 2 days and played. Isn't that one cool? All right, let's go back to more circle-y kind of. That's not really a circle, Lindsay. That's more of a circle. But it's like an egg. And then we're going to get bigger. Oh man, that's cool. That's a cool flower. And it doesn't have to have petals everywhere. I'm just going to do 3 on this one and leave it like that. Because when you cut these all out, and you put them in with other flowers, they're going to be really fun. I could sit and do these for days, coming up with different ones. Did you guys see that Adornit is doing another mystery box? I'm pretty excited about it because I got to help with the mystery portion of the box. And we're going to, the box is going to sell now, soon. They're going to list it for sale. And then we're going to use it in June. Oh man, that one's cool. This Debbie pack, you have been gone a long time. This is a Panda Fly white gel pen. And not only do they make a gel pen, but they also make a white dot marker that also comes with a fine tip. And they also make a brush tip. And you can get the whole set for like $6. The retreat is in Joplin. I'll post it. Is there like room still? Oh, Tammy's putting this on. She has 5 spots available. Maybe Carmen will want to come. Maybe Carmen will bring her car. We could drive her new truck to Joplin. She doesn't want to go to Joplin. I'll betcha. She's been to Joplin a bunch. That's where her fam bam is. Okay, well that's cute. All right, so let's just color some of these. This one's the most boring, but when you color it, it gets to be cool. And I'm just going with colored pencil because, well, we could try watercolor, but colored pencil really shows up nice on craft colored paper. Carmen spent a lot of time in Joplin. Carmen says, my family lives in Joplin, which means I would have to see them. So, yeah, I honestly don't think Carmen's going to Joplin. But you never know. I don't have family anywhere. I'm an orphan. Just my kids and my husband. And they are the best family you could ask for. Especially in a time when my life has gone crazy and I've turned into a raging lunatic. So now I'm just putting cross-hatching in the center of this flower. So do you see how you can do detail with your colored pencil? It doesn't have to be just just the white that gives you the detail. Oh, this is Strathmore toned tan mixed media paper, and they make it in toned tan. They also make it in a gray, and I think a blue gray, if I'm not mistaken. You don't even have to color it in all the way. See? You can do patterns with your colored pencils. But I love the white kind of creates a barrier for your color. And as long as you stay kind of within the lines, you end up with a nice, sharp, crisp white. Pretty cool. And I love the colored pencil with the craft. But you can use other stuff. I just don't like it. And then you can take, hold on, don't go anywhere. I could take my Sparkle Pop pen. Oh, Tammy Lynn is texting me like crazy now. I could take my Sparkle Pop and add detail with color on color. So you don't have to add a ton of detail first. You can just create your shapes like we did with this one, and then add the detail in later. Like it? Like it? Love it? Well, now I have to cut this out so that my blue balls show. I told you guys the blue balls story, right? Atticus's T-ball team is, he calls it powder baby blue. That's their colors of their team. And one of the kids wanted to call it blue balls. And they had to explain, all the parents started laughing, I guess. They had to explain why they can't call it blue balls. And then the coach picked a name, which I think is wrong. I don't think coaches should pick a name when you ask the kids, what name do you want to use? But, you know, who am I? Just some old grandma. So here's a question for all you old lady people. Do you have an itchy back? My back itches all the time, right? And I'm constantly using a back scratcher to scratch it. And sometimes when I'm lucky, Brent will scratch it, but not often. Because once he starts, I don't want him to stop. Look how cool that flower is. I'm going to cut it out so you can see how cute it's going to be cut out. Anyway. Oh, this is really thick paper. How thick is this? Let's look. £184 paper. Crazy. So anyway, I went to the dermatologist yesterday, and I told her I continually have a itchy back. She looked at it and she said, well, there's several little old person crusty things here I can burn off. And I'm like, well, I mean, let's just wait because I have to go back for a full body check in July. So I'm like, let's wait for July. And she said, here's what I told my mom, because, you know, doctors are like 12 years old now when we go in and see them, they're babies. She said, I told my mom that there's something, and she told me the name, but of course, I can't remember it, something that has to do with your core strength in your back, right in the center of your back, which is where it itches mostly. And if you build up your core strength, it doesn't stay itchy. So I'm going to figure out how I build up core strength. Look how cute that one is. I'm sorry for the shadow. Where's the best place for that? There's shadows everywhere with this. I'm going to put this in the blue section. How cute is that? Okay, let's go back to color some more. Oh, I'm so sorry you had to have skin cancer removed. My husband has skin cancer removed all the time. He's had stage 3 melanoma on his back, and they had to dig down deep to get it out. But that's because he was a roofer when he was young, and he was very cute, and he would take his shirt off. All the guys would, and they would lather up with baby oil and get on the roof and roof. You know what I mean? Roof. Put in a new roof. So he gets skin cancer like crazy now. Did those guys ever care or think about it? No, they just wanted to be cute in front of all the old ladies whose houses they were working on and all the cute young girls that drove by, like me. Terry says, me too, I'm going to start building my core. I know. I never heard that before about building your core. I don't know how I build my core. Is it Pilates? Pilates? Or maybe I just need to get my ass off of the chair and stop drawing all day long. That's hard, though. I like to draw all day long. Maybe when it starts getting nicer, I can take a walk with my supplies and draw somewhere else. That's a pretty one. I kind of like it just with the white and the light blue, but I'm going to mess it up. Going to add some tick marks here. Those pencils that I bought at Michael's are so bad. I'm tying them up with a pretty ribbon and putting them in Atticus's Easter basket. He's going to think they're great. I do not think they're great. Susan Casella, what are you doing here? She says planks. Planks? All right, I'll plank. Is that where you like put your elbows down on the ground and your toes to the ground and then you keep your, kind of like a push-up, but you hold it? Is that right? I'm going to try that. You know why? Because Susan Casella looks great all the time. There you go, Susan. There's your happy little, whatever I just gave you, compliment for the day. These are going to be so cute, like in a vase or something. I don't know what we're going to do. Carol Hodges sent me a picture yesterday of a boot with flowers in the boot, and it looked really cute. So we might do a boot. I don't know. I kind of want some. Susan, you're so cute. Okay. I don't want too dark on that one because I really like the light. Oh, but you know what might be cute? If we took a sparkly pen. This is a Stardust Dream pen and filled in these circles with sparkles, I think. I mean, because when we go to use these, we can add glitter glue. I really want to use micro beads and Angelina fibers when we go to use these. So we're going to use lots of different stuff with them. But right now we're just we're building our core. We're building our core flowers for our projects. Look. Can you see the sparkle? Probably not. Not really. Well. Pat says, check out Bruce Scott Bodyworker on Facebook. He does a lot with core building. Writing that down. Bruce Scott. Look, here's my Joplin retreat I want to go to on Facebook. The bigger problem is, like, I started Tai Chi walking a few months ago, and then I stopped. That's the bigger problem. The problem is not what to do. The problem is getting me up off of my derriere and doing the work. That's the problem. You know? I have become a lazy you-know-what. Tieta said, I'd have to be able to get on the ground without falling to the ground to do a plank. My daughter has a degenerative disc disease and does core exercises every day. It's halted the progression. Well, that is lovely. Thank you for sharing that, Dieta. Did I tell you guys I'm going to have a sale soon over in the Handmade Holidays group? I'm starting to go through my room, my craft room area-ish, and I'm taking all of my old journals, and I don't have a whole lot of art that isn't in journals, and I don't want to cut up the journals, so I'm going to sell the journals as a whole, and you'll be able to buy some. Not all of them, not the personal ones that have, like, stories about me running away from home and stuff. Those are personal journals. Oh, I should show you this. Let me go over these lines. This is what happens when you go over the white lines. Looks kind of cool. I do like this pink. I'm going outside the lines here. Do you see how when you go over the white, like right in there, it turns the white kind of a pink? Not really dark, but it definitely turns it pink. Are you still doing grab bags? Yes, grab bags are going to be part of it. I already have a whole box of stuff. Hey, don't hurt her. Don't. She wants to play with you, but don't hurt her. Golly. Dogs. What pink is that? Oh, this is process red. This is my favorite pink. I know it without even looking. PC994 from, it's a Prismacolor process red. It's the best, really. And look at when you put pink on pink. I was going to do white here, but since Jewel asked about this pink, look how cool it is. I mean, you can color softly with it, and then you can color hardly with it. Softly and hardly. Those are two very professional terms when it comes to colored penciling. There's a girl teaching a class in my town tomorrow. It's tomorrow, Friday. And it's on colored penciling, and I might go take it. I might. I just don't know yet. I had to step away. When are the grab bags? Angie wants to know. Don't worry. I'll give you guys plenty of time. It's when I have an entire month of nothing. I'm just putting them together right now. So I'm going to say July, maybe. There will be journals for sale and grab bags for sale. And the grab bags will have some art, maybe some washi tape, maybe some God only knows what. God, that one's really pretty. The more detail you do, the better off you are. So we have a blue one. We have a pink one. I'm going to need an orange one. Like you need a class in colored pencils, Nancy says. I do. There's so much with colored pencils. I have a favorite book that I've always said someday when I retire, I'm going to start working in it on colored pencils. I would get it, but it's way up top on a shelf and I'm not climbing today. Did you take a pencil class last year? No, I never have taken a pencil class. It's just all natural talent. No, I'm kidding. It's all just learned by process. No natural talent here. It's just playing all the time. So yesterday, do you guys do Instagram? Because it is the best thing since sliced bread, truly. Yesterday, I went down a rabbit hole on Instagram and I found these videos of, I'm a big music fan, and I found these videos that these kids at the Berklee College of Music, which is the, next to Juilliard would be the school that you would want to go to. I had a friend in high school who went there, and now he plays in a bluegrass band. And I'm like, bluegrass at Berklee? They used to do lots of rock and roll. They produced a lot of rock and roll out of Berklee College of Music. Well, I went down a rabbit hole and I found these people that do these dorm concerts. They put a whole bunch of students in a room and they do what they call door jams. And I thought dorm jams, sorry, not door, dorm jams. And I thought they were the best musicians I've heard for a long time. And they put a violin with a stand-up bass and a banjo and a mandolin and, oh my God, just beautiful. And a pedal steel guitar player, all in one room. It's very cool. I guess you'd have to see it. Oh, well, I wish I hadn't done this, but it's okay. I mean, if we have enough flowers, they're all going to go together and do different things anyway. And I got to save some of this brown to make some leaves, because brown and green leaves will be cool. Let's do those now. Diana says, I'm excited about the Adornit mystery boxes. They did a good job with those the last time. I agree. And they're using a lot of my stuff this time, less Adornit stuff and more Lindsay stuff. And I got to get the box before I can do the prompts for June, because it's going to be ready for June prompts. Look how cool that one is. It actually came out all right. So for leaves with the, I could just do leaves like this. Don't forget, you can use every bit of your space when you're coloring. And I could outline in green instead of white, or I could do white. Ooh, Susan is going to Santana tomorrow night. Carlos. Did I tell you guys that my son just got his guard license? so that he can work concerts. He's got 5 jobs now. Welcome to America. 5 jobs my poor son has, just to try to make ends meet. See how cool that is? Then I could do some in white. Let's do a longer leaf. And we could add detail to it. Like that. I don't do stems because these, thank you though for asking, Jewel, they're just long, skinny, either brown or green things. And I usually draw those in when I go to use these flowers, because sometimes we're going to put these in a vase and we're not even going to need stems, but when we do need a stem, we'll just draw it in. Does that make sense? I hope. But yeah, make sure that you don't throw away any of these little brown areas. The mystery box is a one-time thing. It's not a subscription. It's just going to be a box. And it's going to be between $25 and $35. But what you'll get is like $75 worth of stuff. We did it, was it last year or the year before? And we ended up using pretty much everything in the box. I think. I mean, I did. I don't know about you guys. I really want to go to that Joplin retreat. I really wanted to go to one that Susan went to in Mexico City, but it was out of my pocketbook range. I'm paying 3 people's bills right now, so I can't afford to do much else. That one's pretty, huh? That's going to go in blue. So I have 2 in blue. Let's cut these out. We need a yellow. Or mostly yellow. It doesn't have to be all yellow, but I'm trying to go with color groupings. And some may be rainbow colors, you never know. But I want to kind of keep color groups so that when we go to create things in May, this is orange, right? Dawn says, my 13-month-old granddaughter is sitting on my lap, doodling with us. She keeps talking, babbling at you. Oh, I wish I could hear her. That's so cute. I love that. When I used to have a lady who shopped in my store, and her daughter would come in before she even knew any words, and she would sit down at the greeting cards, and she would read them. She would tell stories. Blah, 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 blah. Look how cool my muffin tins are going to be when they're all done. Okay, let's do yellow. I think we'll do yellow here. Susan says, I'll go back to Mexico City with you. My friend Frank Dutro lives there. We grew up in Saratoga, California together. We went to school together. Our parents were friends. His dad was a doctor. My dad was a doctor. And they were both photography freaks. And I honestly think, I probably shouldn't say this because it'll never go away, but my husband and I have always thought that Frank Dutro has been infatuated with me, even though he's been married about 38 years and I've been married about 38 years. But have you ever seen the movie, why can't I think of the name? Love Actually, one of my favorite movies. Remember the guy, Rick Grimes from Walking Dead, who took the videotape of Natalie Portman? Was it Natalie Portman? And the guy she married, who was so handsome. And the video, when he was all done filming it, was pretty much just all Natalie Portman because he was so in love with her. Anyway, my friend Frank has always been in my life somewhere or another. He came to my parents' memorial and took home a bunch of photographs of my dad's, which was pretty lovely. But he posts pictures daily of the food in Mexico City. And he always posts pictures and then says, "Come hungry." And the food looks over the top amazing. Oh, wait, hang on. Jane says, is there an artistic reason why you use large scissors? It's a personal preference. I bought these years ago and I love them to pieces. Yes, it's in my top 10 also. Actually, Dieta, it's in my top 5. But they also make a smaller one. I'll show you how to, I mean, I can use both. I just prefer the large one, I think. But you can't buy it anymore. You can only buy the small one. Do you see going on top of the white? I hope you can see that. I'm not sure you can, but man, this yellow one is really pretty. Anyhow, I just want to go and have the opportunity to sit in churches and on park benches and do art, and then eat food that Frank finds me because he knows all the cool food spots. But here's the issue. My husband has never been the non-jealous type, and I think it would be, he'd have to go with me, and he doesn't want to leave the country ever. He's that guy. He just wants to stay in America. He loves America. Everything else makes him nervous, I think. He says he'll go places, but I don't think he really will ever. But I would love to go and just eat and do art and see where Frida Kahlo lived. That would be awesome. Ooh, that's a really pretty yellow. This, my friends, is why you have to have a lot of different colors of the same, or hues of the same colors, you know what I mean? Because they all do a little bit different than the other one. Isn't that pretty? We're going to add some more detail in these because these are cute. So I've done 6 flowers in not quite an hour. I could have probably done more if I had, I don't know, 6 is about normal. Colored pencils take a little longer than watercolors, which is why I like watercolors, because my personality and patience don't go hand in hand. God, that's pretty, though, with the yellow. Joan, you should go with us to Mexico City. I'd like to hand-pick my group. Can I hand-pick it right now? I'm just not as good with the little scissors. I think it's practice, maybe. I just find that I have more control with the large scissors. I don't know why. I don't know the answer to your scissor question. Whoever asked it earlier. That's a pretty flower. That's going to go in the yellow. And we need, oh, this is orange. Sorry. orange, yellow, blue, purple. What's this? I don't know. Green? I'm not sure I'm going to do green flowers. That paper is also pretty thick, so bigger would be better. Yeah, bigger scissors. Rebecca's more artsy than me. She knows the artsy lingos. And she says a bigger scissors when your paper's thicker is a good idea. That's a good leaf. Needs just a little bit of detail. And here's the thing with detail, you can always add it in later when you go to use it. One day we're going to make some flibbers. Do you know what flibbers are? It's a Dr. Seuss book. So I think this is supposed to be green because I've got pink, orange. Wait, where's the pink one? Oh, here. I'm going back to bigger. One thing I've mastered is fussy cutting since being in Journal Play Day. Yeah. Because you cut from the back of your scissors. Do you see this? And you turn your paper and you don't move your scissors. And that's why I think I like the longer blade, because by the time I get to the point, I go back to the base of the scissors. That's a cute flower. I think I am going to do a green one. Just try to stop me. Oh, I ran into the white. Oops. Today is therapy day, and it's going to be a doozy. Because I need therapy. I do recommend, though, when you're in the middle of an argument with somebody, like your husband, walking away sometimes is all that will work, which is what I did the other day. I had to walk away. Oh, I love the green. I've never left before, but I gotta tell you what, sometimes the crazy is just crazy. Oh, I love this green flower. Why was I not going to do a green flower? I'm going to do more green flowers, I think. And I kind of like this white just by itself in the center here. Very pretty. What else should we talk about? We're going to the movies tonight, I think. As long as I can hold it together. We're going to go see Hail Mary. Last night I watched, I don't think it's the last episode of Shrinked. But it's probably the last episode with Harrison Ford. It was such a good show. And we watched the last episode of Paradise, which was really good. Rebecca says, oh, this flower is quickly becoming my favorite. These are the kind of flowers that if you're in Journal Play Day, you're going to get for the month of May. And this is like the shape that Debbie Pack gave me at the retreat at the Whatever Craft House. I would love to go back and have a retreat at the Whatever Craft House too, but My life is too much in turmoil right now to plan anything. As soon as I do, something will fall. Okay, that's so pretty, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, Diana. I didn't mean to spoil anything for you. I think, did you know he was going away? I hope you did. Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll come back. But I love Harrison Ford so much in it. Who would have thought Harrison Ford in a movie about psychologists or show, whatever you call it. This is almost like drawing on chipboard, you know? We're going to use this whole piece of paper, and I'm going to get some more leaves out of it. Maybe tomorrow we'll do flibbers. Green. Oh, so pretty. I've watched The Family Plan. It's a good one. Hi, Palma. Glad that you're here, too. Glad that I'm here. Glad we're all here. Just going to make a tall, skinny one here. Tall, skinny one here. These skinny ones are good because they can stick out of things. Couple of little ones. Don't forget little leaves. We're going to need those. Do you guys like this idea, by the way, of doing something and then we'll use it in the following month in a fun way? I hope. We're going to just cover this one in green. Because for me, it's really fun. So I hope you like it. Good. Good, good, good. Yes, it builds up skills each and every day. Carmen's still here. Carmen, don't you have a class or something? You're always gone by this time. Good. I'm glad you guys like it, because I do. And you know, it's all about me. That one's cool. Ombre leaf. It's fun to do different greens. So many good greens. I'm going to go over the white in this one. I hope you can see what happens to the white when you go over it in a color. It changes to that color, and it's really kind of fantastic. Carmen won't be here tomorrow because she has another dentist appointment. Oh, gosh. Two of our friends that we know, that Carmen and I know, both have now had complete mouth implants, dental implants in their entire mouth. Two of them. And I guess I haven't stopped thinking about it because I keep talking to people about it. It's a big deal. I can't imagine doing it, but... Oh, look. Yeah, let's use a white pencil. This is a white Prismacolor pencil. It does almost the same thing as your white pen. Look how nice the white pencil is. It's just a little bit less bright. Anyway, I think it's really cool that they both had full dental implants. Just scares me to have all my teeth taken out of my mouth and then have something else put back in. But I say more power to you, and they're both really happy with it. And they look good. Look at that one. That's a cool leaf. Got two more. I like this light green. And a lighter green. Oh, that's really cool. You can barely see that white over it. Can you see that? It looks really kind of ethereal. One more, and then we got to cut all these out, and then we're done. Let's see what happens when we go color on color. So you've got the darker and then the lighter going on top of it. Oh, I like that. That came out good. Okay, let's get these cut out. So I think tomorrow we'll do flibbers, which are nothing more than hangy-downy bits. We've done lots of hangy-downy bits in the past. Like ferns and laurel leaves and mossy stuff. I got a lot of use out of all this. I could probably do more leaves, but I really want to go eat breakfast. It's my reward for being with you guys for this hour. Look at those little bitty leaves. I think I do like my watercolored leaves better that we did yesterday, so I'll be doing more of those. Oh, what happened there? Trying to keep these all going the right direction. The Q-tip flowers yesterday were really fun. Oh, and I did do some research on Q-tip flowers, and we did not do a lavender Q-tip flower, so we'll probably do that another day this month. Yeah, Carmen won't be here tomorrow, so she's saying, see you Monday. See you Monday, Carmen. Go for a ride in your truck. I got to kind of make a list. Otherwise, I'll just kind of go off on a tangent. I don't know. Which is fun. Tangents can be fun. All right, let's throw this all away. My dogs are so quiet. Crazy today. All right, here's what we did. Whoops. Can you see? We did this pink one. We did this orange one, which not very orange. I'd have to get a little more orangey there. We did this really pretty yellow one. In with our yellow. We did all those leaves there. Yesterday we did watercolor leaves. We did not do any purple today. Well, I guess you could consider that purple. Maybe we'll throw that in the purple. We did this blue. Flip over. Pretty blue circle flower. And then this is my favorite, I must say. It's going to look really cute on a stem. Like, this isn't a good stem, but oh, it could be. Look how cute that is. And a leaf. Come on. So cute. All right, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll make some more flowers. I don't know exactly what paper we're going to use, but I think we'll make flibbers, and we might paint them, I'm thinking, with watercolor. So that's it for today. All right, have a really good rest of your Thursday. I love you. Yeah. Just be a good human today. All right? See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for sticking with me, even though sometimes I get moody. Moody and crazy. I'm an artist. That's what my husband would say. You're an artist. Okay, bye. Have a good day.